We are here with Patricia. We will give opportunity for everybody to introduce themselves when we actually have a great number of people right here. I don't know exactly how many people will be participating. Uh, I got I got 10 people in the list, but Anna Beatriz she will not come. The others they didn't answer. Actually, the teachers didn't appear yet, but like I said, I was just giving this opportunity for everybody to talk to each other. Because, what did you do these days?
These days I make absolutely nothing in school because my
Nothing.
are
You didn't go to school, to anything?
only school.
Okay. How, what?
What?
I'm sorry?
Can say
Okay. You said you go to school, but can you write again or no?
friends writes for me, and when I have homework, I say the answers from my mother, and he writes in the homework. She writes.
Okay. Okay, that's nice.
Hello,
Welcome,
good
Pedro.
morning.
Good morning.
Good
How are
morning.
you doing today?
I'm fine and you?
Very good. I'm so nice. So nice. I'm here talking with Miguel and Patricia, and now you. Are you working today, Pedro?
No, not
No?
today.
Oh, good. This is good. This is good. That's nice.
Saturday I didn't work.
Okay. You didn't work, you don't work.
I
That's
don't
it.
work.
Yeah, I actually don't work with computer. I do other things. I'm always working, except on Sunday. But this is it. Very nice to see you guys right here. I'm actually just waiting up for the other people to come. And we had some things interesting that I would like to say. That Luciano he put here some suggestions of topics for us. Luciano Marcos. He didn't come yet. Travel to greetings, groceries, modal verbs, daily routine. Let's get started with this. And if you guys want to suggest another thing, talk about family, around the house, anything, you guys can say. I'll be here more listening. I will not speak so much. I give this opportunity for you. And I would like to start with Patricia because I don't know, Patricia, in what level you are, how long you study. Tell us a little about you.
I study English Ecclesia Monday and Wednesday.
Monday, Wednesday. Good. This is so good. And how long? Is that
1 month.
1 month only? But
Yes.
you already speak English before, right?
More or less.
Just a little bit. Good, because you actually speak English very well for 1 month.
Thank you.
Yes, for just 1 month. This is actually a little bit impressive. You said you talked a little. Good. Are you enjoying the classes?
Yes, I like it.
I'm sorry, it's failing a little bit.
I like it. I
You
like it.
like? Good. This is so good. This is good. It's good to see you. Tell the Miguel and Pedro where you're from. Speak a little. Who's your teacher? Because they didn't hear. They were not here.
Miguel starts?
No,
Or
Patricia. Speaks a little about
uh,
your teacher. Who are you? Where you from? What you work?
Okay.
Give an introduction for us a little.
My teacher is Clívia. I live in Barra do Garças, Mato Grosso. I study with her for 1 month. I like my class.
Good. This is good. And what do you do to work for that?
I'm a teacher.
You teacher too. Oh, nice. You teacher. What
Yeah.
language? Language? No. What subject you teach? What topic? History, Portuguese.
English teacher,
You're English teacher too.
Portuguese teacher, Spanish teacher.
Oh, good. But in school.
Yes,
For children or
elementary school and high school.
elementary and high school. So good. This is good. I'm very impressed with this because most teachers in elementary school, high school, independent for children or teenagers, most of them, they actually don't concern so much about practicing their speaking.
Yes,
And the most teachers, and I don't know why, but it's something complicated for teacher because when you don't actually uh, know how to do it, you have a little bit of difficulty to teach something that you don't have a great dominion around these things you're doing, you know. So basically, the thing you are doing, Patricia, I have to congratulate you because you are out of order. uh, for most of people, they are actually can say that you are so much different than the most of teachers because probably got impressive. I met many teachers in my whole life that they teach English at school, but they actually don't speak. So this is very common, and you are breaking the rules. This is interesting. Congratulations for you. Very good. Very good to know this. The first time I hear about this, a
I
teacher.
study I
Uh-huh,
study English because I need to talk my students in English.
uh-huh. Good.
I
Very
don't
good.
practice.
Very good to hear this. You study in public school or
Yes, public school.
okay, good, very good. This I would like to have you as my teacher when I was younger because I remember my English teacher. He when I was teenage, he didn't speak English.
Yes.
Very bad for us in that time. He was Portuguese teacher too, but he didn't speak English, and that was a little bit bad for us. I already speak English since I was 12 or less because I always studied English my whole life. And when I got to the high school or even in the elementary school, I noticed that most teachers didn't speak because I tried to talk to them, but when they knew that I actually speak English, they sometimes try to avoid to talk to me because they don't have so much skills speaking. But I was there trying to learn and at the same time practice my English. Very good, this Patricia. I'm very happy with your experience and everything. Oh, bad. My connection is a little bit bad.
Come back.
Return? Do you guys hear me?
Return.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Patricia, what did you say about Clesia?
Yeah, nice good.
It's she is very intelligent.
Mhm.
I like it very much.
Yeah, I like her so much too. Since the first time I worked with her, I was actually very happy because she seems like me a little bit, and I'm very happy with her and everybody who works with me and all the teachers. Great. Miguel, I would like you to introduce yourself a little bit for everybody and speak about you, your school, what you do, like you soccer player. I let you speak everything. Let's go.
Okay. I'm 13 years old. I'm making English about 3 or 4 years. I'm living in the south, Minas Gerais. Uh, I like so much to play soccer. So much. I'm studying in national school, and I like so much. They make a magic. cubes too.
This is so good, Miguelzinho, but your connection is a little freezing too, which is a little bad for all of us. And my connection seems to not be perfectly like I thought. But this is it. Great, Miguelzinho, great introduction. I know that everybody gets a little bit shy to introduce themselves at the first time, but this is it. And let's go to Pedro.
Hello, good morning for all. I'm Pedro Henrique. Um, I just work my life now. I like so much go to the gym. Um, Actually, I work with. I am tech leader in some software companies, and sometimes I need to do freelance to get a little bit more money. And I am I did a bachelor degree in software engineer for PUC Minas. And I think it is. I love so much to play soccer too, go to the gym. I like to practice martial arts, yeah, and and play games and all of games. I love. And I think it's this about me. I live in Santa Luzia, Minas Gerais, too. And my teacher is Ednado. He is a very good teacher. And I don't know how much years I study with him. It's a little complicated because I stop and back sometimes, so I don't know how much time. But I think it is 1 year,
I,
maybe
I think probably 2 years, one
two.
year, 6 months of total time, probably not. I don't know exactly too because the pauses. This is a bit
Yeah, it's
complicated
a complicated.
to know exactly.
But is this about me?
So good, so good. Everybody introduced itself. Let's continue in this topic that we started talking about, Patricia, because she touched in a point very interesting about education in our country, especially when we are talking about speak English. Patricia, I would like to hear you saying about the importance of speaking this language. And another thing I would like to hear you saying is about how do you think about most teachers in school, primary school or elementary school, independent, high school, why do they don't speak English so much? Why they don't practice? And what happens? What do you think that actually would be necessary to do in our country to change this position, to change this scenario?
I think the teacher have the study more, speak speak with the other people's uh, and listen more English. But I don't speak very well. I'm practice with my teacher Clesia.
Yes,
I
but you are an exception of everybody. You are so much different from everybody. And I wanted to hear you speaking about this. What happens in our country that most teachers they teach English but they don't speak English? Why does this happen? And what do you actually think that is necessary for everybody to change this thing?
I think English is very difficult to speak.
You think it's difficult?
Difficult because Portuguese is the language different different in English, and the teachers know no want to study more.
Okay. Most teachers, they don't want to study anymore. Yeah, it's complicated. This is one situation complicated in our country because the effect and the result that this cause is is painful for everybody, for kids, for the future of the nation. That's why most students, they don't actually speak English after getting out of the high school and going to the college. They actually don't do it. If they do, it's because they study in a particular school or something like this. But
Yes.
I'm very happy with you because you are trying to change this situation. Very good, very good. And okay, thank you. I think it's okay. Let me just give the opportunity to Miguel, and let's check what do you think. Miguel, your teachers at school, we know that you don't study at public school. In your case, it's a little bit different. But have you ever met a school that you saw, like friends in soccer, your teams that you play, for example, they speak for you about this if their teachers don't speak English or something similar? What do you think?
And soccer, my friends don't say so much they school because they don't like it
Don't
so
like.
much. But when I speak to my teacher, I think she speak a little good. But it's a little complicated because in my class I have 35 students also. And these 35, only 6 or 5 speak the English. And because about she speaks so much English, they don't understand so much. And I think because this they she speak English too, she speak English too, but have time she speak in Portuguese. I think it's because this.
You say that you have around 35 students, right?
Yeah,
And in all of these, there are only 6 students who speak English in your class.
6, 4. People should make the school before the high school.
Uh-huh,
Like
I know, I know.
them.
It's just like you.
But they don't know speak English.
I got it. I got it.
Where does Miguel live?
I
In,
live in Sabará. Isn't that
yes, it's
I don't understand.
Minas Gerais region is in
Ah,
the. It's because she's from other states, Miguel, and she doesn't know the cities. It's better to say the capital. He lives around in the metropolitan region of Belo Horizonte. It's very near where I live too, so much near. And good, very good, Miguel. And I would ask you, Patricia, how many students you have in your class?
I have 30 students in
30
the
students.
class.
In your
I
class, you have students who speak English or no?
no. And in high school, there are two students, the American students studying
Ah,
Barrio Garças.
oh, interesting. They are from United States,
Yes, two students.
2 students, and they speak English only, or they speak Portuguese.
English,
They
uh,
speak only English.
only English.
Wow, this is a little bit difficult for you.
Yes,
I
very difficult
I
for
I know
me.
because in the middle of how many students in this class? 30,
30, 34,
34.
35.
Uh-huh. And two, they speak with each other, probably,
Yes,
because they speak English and they probably talk to each other. And is there another student who talks with them or no?
no, no,
No.
no.
Wow, it is a particular moment, a little bit difficult to handle with this situation.
Yes,
I understand because most people speak Portuguese, most students, and you have to include them in your class, and you need to teach them everything you have to do, and also the other students. I
yes,
think that this situation is a little bit hard.
The
I
class is very noisy.
Oh yeah, this is very bad. I would say about this. I worked in the Federal University here in Minas Gerais, and even knowing that we are talking about college, which is teenagers and young adults, they were so much noisy too, and there were some problem. It's a little bit hard to teach many people at the same time. This is so much complicated, and that's why I decided to not work like this. It's a little bit difficult to do these kind of things, to teach many people at the same time. We actually have lots of problems, but this is it. Very good, and congratulations to you. And Pedro, what about you? Talk to us a little. How was your school? If you study in a public school or like Miguel. Miguel studied no, he is still studying in particular school. So his situation is a little different, a little no, so much different because his
Yes.
teacher speaks English. There are
But
some students.
when I have the 10, I studied in the public school.
You when we were younger, but you had English in the public school? No, didn't have. Okay, I'm actually talking more about this. But Pedro, give us your
Okay.
experience.
When I was young, um, in my public school, I had English subject, but I don't know if my English teacher uh, speak English. I don't remember, but I didn't like the English because I needed to study English alone when I was young.
Hmm.
And I need to practice with movies and games.
Hmm.
And in my high school, I need to the English um, was good only for the base to give me a base to study, not to study so much, to learn so much. And I think it's this when I did my tech course and my
Hmm.
technical course
Uh-huh.
in informatics, uh, I I had one English teacher and she speak English very well, and but the classes was not good.
Okay, okay, good. One thing just one moment, Pedro. Welcome, Samuel, my friend. Samuel is a
Hi guys.
teacher.
Yeah, I'm uh, Samuel Peter.
Introduce yourself
Teacher
a little
Samuel.
for us.
Uh,
That's great.
uh, I'm excuse with everybody that I have a star in my eye. I don't know if you can see.
Yes, we can see.
You
We
know,
can see.
yeah, I star in my eye, and
No problem. That's it. No problem.
no problem.
You are here.
And
This is
I went to
important.
the pharmacy to look for some medicine,
Uh-huh.
and they gave me some ointment. I don't
Uh-huh.
know how I
Yeah,
say this. Ointment, I think it is,
I got it.
and a kind of medicine,
Uh-huh.
too.
Yeah, I got it.
But anyway, and
You are here. This is
how you
good.
doing, guys? What about you? I'm
Great.
I was listening to
I'm very well.
Pedro. It's good.
This is very good. I would just like to listen you, Samuel, a little.
Mhm.
Introducing yourself, your students, talk a little about you for everybody. We did it. I would like, I think it's necessary to come back for everybody to speak just a little for you to listen about you. But you start this, introduce yourself for us.
All right. So I'm teacher Samuel, and I'm 41 years old, and I just learned speaking English by myself when I was traveling to Nicaragua because my father is from Nicaragua. It's another country, Central America. I don't know, guys, if you know this country. It's a small country, and the people people speak Spanish and English there. That's the why I had to learn English. It was a good experience, and I come back to Brazil like I think 20 years ago, and I in some opportunity I knew Eduardo, and he gave me opportunity to teach English. It's I think it's the best experience that I have in this kind of thing.
Good.
Because I didn't know that I was able to do this, but I really like this. I don't have students now in this case, participating right here, but because they couldn't, I tried to invite them. But anyway,
Good, good.
in simple words, this is my experience, and I
Where you
love
from?
English. I love other languages, and that's it.
Yes, tell us where you're from.
Oh, I am from Brazil.
Yes, but
From Brazil, but I have all documents from Nicaragua.
yes, but I mean because we have here some different states.
I
And,
states.
yeah.
Now I'm living in São Paulo, but I was born in Paraná. Mandaguari,
Paraná.
Paraná.
Good, good.
Someone from Paraná right here?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Where do you live?
I live in São Carlos, São Paulo.
Everybody lives in Minas Gerais? Oh, não, São Paulo, São Carlos, né?
Yeah, I live in São Carlos.
Eduardo and Miguel e Pedro live in
Minas Gerais. Yes.
Minas
Yes,
Gerais.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes. We are from Minas. Good. And you, Patricia? Tell him.
I live in Barra do Garças, Mato Grosso.
Okay. Okay, good. Patricia, her teacher is Clísia, and she is
Clísia.
here just for a month. She is studying. Very interesting, her situation, her life. Very good. I'm very happy with all of this, everybody. All right, guys. I need to return a little bit for Pedro because I was just hearing that he mentioned some interesting things. You had some teacher, Pedro. Samuel, just to give you the context, we are talking about the public school, how the teachers speaking, well or not, because Patricia is teacher too. She's an English teacher in the public system. So she's telling us that she needs to practice more English
Yeah.
to do it at school because she has two American students, I think, which study with her in the high school. I think so. I don't know exactly. I think it's this. And these two students
Yes, high school.
in the high school, right? Yes. And these two students, they don't speak English. They don't speak Portuguese and speak only
Portuguese.
English. Yes.
Only
And it's a bit difficult, I know. And she has to practice a little bit. Interesting, very interesting history. And we stopped at Pedro, and Pedro mentions one thing interesting, including two things interesting. And I would like to mention these kind of things and hear more about this. You said, Pedro, that you don't remember if your teacher speak English in school, right?
Yes.
Okay, just one moment. Hi, Luciano. Welcome.
I think it's muted.
Yes. Hi, Luciano. Do you hear us?
Hi. Sorry, very late.
No problem. No problem. You are here.
Oh,
No problem. No problem, Luciano. It's good that you are here.
how are you, people?
We're good.
Good.
Very good.
Talk to us.
Pedro, Miguel, Samuel, Patricia.
And me. This is it.
Hello.
Luciano, just a little. Introduce yourself for us. Tell us about who are you, where you from, who's your teacher.
Okay.
Talk a
Okay.
little for us.
My name is Luciano. I'm from in Jaguariúna.
Where is this? What state?
City Jaguariúna
Yes, and state.
e São Paulo.
Okay, good.
São Paulo, yes. São Paulo, Jaguariúna, yes.
Good.
I learned English about one or 2 years, but I need improving my English because I need to speak English in my company. Supply China, India, very well. Uh, I I study English myself, but I start English Clisia. After I start English app reply. Do you know reply?
I never heard.
Reply app reply.
Okay, I never heard.
Uh, teacher in Africa.
Oh, good.
Yes, yes. But by step, I think I learning in my English.
Good, good. And okay, very good. Um, let's go back now. Thank you, Luciano, for introducing yourself. You just didn't say what you work with. What do you do to work your job?
I work in uh, a big company is Motorola.
Oh, good.
Motorola
It's about
in Jaguariúna. Motorola in Jaguariúna.
you work with development.
Development engineer.
Ah, good. This is good.
Engineer.
Good because Pedro works with these two. Not exactly, but he works with technology.
Similar. Okay.
Not exactly, but yes.
Okay.
Okay, good. Thank you, Luciano. Thank you. Let me just go back
Okay.
with Pedro. But Luciano, we were talking about the system of school here in Brazil. That was the topic we started because we take the opportunity that Patricia is a teacher, and she was mentioned some interesting points, and we would like to hear everybody saying a little bit about this, including Samuel and you. But let me just ask you, Pedro, about one thing that you said. You said that your teacher in the primary school or high school, I don't know, uh, didn't
Let's go.
speak high school, didn't speak English. You don't remember. You say like this.
Yes.
Probably, I don't know, but probably your teacher didn't speak English. Uh,
Yeah, I don't remember the she speak.
yes.
I think he only write in the
Uh-huh.
what the name is
Blackboard?
Blackboard.
blackboard.
Okay.
Yes, only this.
That's it. So that's my guess because I think that most teachers in public system, the most, they don't speak English well. It's a sadly thing that we are happy to lead with, but it's the reality in our country. So thank you, Pedro, for this contribution. I would like to ask Samuel about this experience with English in your primary school or high school, Samuel. Talk to us a little bit if you remember if your teachers speak English or no about this thing.
Mm. I really remember something different about the pronunciation, when I was in the primary school. I I can remember that my teacher, it was a girl, and she said, "Good morning, good."
Good.
I remember, I really remember this kind of
Uh,
pronunciation.
Samuel,
I got it.
a moment. In China is Gora,
Good.
Gora morning.
But
China.
it's because they have
A
a
different.
big difficult for pronouncing this kind of words, in English.
I got it.
But in Portuguese, we don't have this difficult.
Not that much.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I say in the meaning that it's not hard for pronouncing this.
Uh-huh.
But good morning, good night. I really
That's
remember
strange.
this,
Yeah.
and then she. So I don't know if she spoke English, if she speaks English now in this. Maybe she is an old woman now.
Yeah.
But I remember something different when I was in Nicaragua. I could participate like 3 months in the high school. I was still young, and I noticed the teachers from Nicaragua. they spoke English,
Very well.
with a good. They had their accent,
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously even in Spanish is I think it's harder
Mm-hmm.
for hiding.
Mm-hmm. I got
But um, they spoke English very well, and in that period, I noticed that oh, didn't you speak English? They
Mm-hmm.
asked me. No, no, I don't understand. I was trying to to practice in learning
Uh-huh.
my English.
Uh-huh.
And oh, but I thought the people from Brazil they speak English very well. No, they don't.
They don't.
It's a big country with many cultures, different cultures, and it's not like that.
Yeah.
And I had this kind of experience. And now I think there is a development all around Brazil that the people want to,
Mm-hmm.
and they feel that they need to speak
Mm-hmm.
another language, even English. That I think is the most important language around the world for communicating with the people, you know, in other countries. But this is the experience that I had. I think
Yeah,
that I can remember.
mhm. That's so good
But
to hear this. I'm not happy. I'm happy to hear you, but this situation, this reality in our country is sad. I talk to people everywhere in the whole world, like you said, but this is not the same reality everywhere. Even in Africa, for example, if you go to Africa, there are some
they speak.
country they speak two,
Yeah,
three, sometimes four languages.
yeah.
In Brazil, we barely speak Portuguese to start
And
the conversation.
I can say that I got better my Portuguese
You
through the
improved.
English,
You
through
improved
English and
your
Spanish.
Portuguese. Okay.
I noticed many big mistakes that I that I committed in the past. I
Uh-huh.
still commit sometimes because it's not a hard language for speaking perfectly way.
Yeah, Portuguese is
But
difficult.
we say uh, uh, pega eles, but it's pegios. But I know that it's not something usual for everybody.
Yeah.
But oh, catch them
Uh-huh. I got it.
in English. I get them, catch
Take
them.
them, catch them. I got it.
Yeah. hmm
The people do it.
but I learned to speak the right way in Portuguese,
Yeah,
and
impressive.
I think the people really don't care about if they are speaking good Portuguese and not even English.
Yeah, good.
Portuguese have so many different kind of ways you say some contexts. For example, now actually we have old what the name is this slang
That's
Slangs,
slangs. Okay.
slang
slangs.
old slang and new slang for the is the generation.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
think is this. So
Always change.
this yes, always change the
Yeah.
slangs. So yeah, you have so many slangs and you don't know what you need to use.
Mhm.
Always.
Good.
It's when I has the 8 years old, I travel with my family in the São Paulo, and there have the so much the Japanese and Japanese kids is 7, 6 years old. They speak the Japanese, English, and Portuguese, and
yeah,
they speak
Great.
the
man,
Brazilian.
completely different languages: Japanese, English, and
Japanese.
Portuguese.
Yes, exactly. But in Brazil, the people don't even speak Portuguese.
Yeah.
Yes.
Complicated.
Yeah.
And Luciano, you give us your experience when you study in the high school or elementary school
Uh,
about English. If you notice that your teacher really speak English or not, you
yeah.
remember if you remember this.
Uh, for me is very well high school because I learn very a lot with teacher Clisia.
No, Lisa is now your English teacher. I mean, when you were 14, 15 years old, when you were a teenager, long time ago, not right now.
Okay. Okay. For me, it's not a experience because it's very difficult in people's. How can I say? It's not. When do you pronunciation words? People's in Brazil is not a coffee.
Yeah, I mean, you probably saying about the accent, the form you speak is a little different. Like you say, you mentioned this example, cough and coffee. Many people get confused
Yeah.
by this.
Yes,
Cough,
yes.
coffee. I drink a cough,
Okay,
cough,
okay.
cough. It's a little
No,
complicated, but some people do this mistake. But
no,
yes, but
no.
my question is in your high school, when you were 17, 15, when you were a teenager, you had one good English school, English teacher, or no? Do you remember this? In when you were young, 14, 15 years old?
Uh, 15,
Yes.
15, no, 15, no, 27 old.
No, but you study in the school, public school. You know, public school.
Public school, more or less,
Uh-huh.
public school.
Uh-huh.
But when working in my last company in São Paulo,
Mhm.
I had learning English, but not very well because is at the moment I have a lot of difficulty in listening and
Speaking.
pronunciation.
Uh-huh.
Speaking, yes.
Uh-huh.
But no, was experience not very well.
I got it. I got it. That's it. All right, guys. Do you guys suggest another topic for us to talk about other things?
I don't know.
Like
Best way
Patricia?
for practicing listening in English. How do you do, guys? Like movies, series. What do you like to do for practicing English?
Good question.
I feel so cartoons.
I
And the
can,
Video game?
I can do something, but
Yes, your sound
which one?
is a little
Which
bad,
one is it?
Miguel.
From Miguel.
Yes.
no, it's good. Not bad.
A little better. Yes, a little bit. So
I
you say you practice English video games. What else?
and cartoons. I see
Cartoon.
some cartoons. Movies too.
I got it. Great. Patricia, how do you practice English?
I I watch the video YouTube and listen the music
Music,
and study for the lesson.
study. Great. Pedro?
I like to study English movies, series, games, musics. I heard so much music in English. I like so much. Pop, rock, nu metal.
Heavy metal. Samuel is heavy
How
metal
much?
singer.
Depends of heavy metal. Some heavy metals is so heavy.
So happy.
Heavy
But you like
metal.
but you told that have said that you like new metal. New
Yeah,
metal. It's
nu
not
metal.
something like classical music, you know.
And nu metal, I like the System of a Down. System of a Down.
System of a Down, man. It's not like a classical music violin, you know. It sounds like that.
That's heavy, heavy metal.
That's all.
Two times.
I like heavy metal. I don't like death metal. Death, it's a strong word, you know. Death metal. It's like a bear roaring, a lion roaring. But I don't like this.
I never heard
But
this.
I
Death
like
metal.
heavy metal, that melodic heavy metal or power metal that is like eagle fly free, let people see,
But what kind of
just taking
bands?
your away. But with a heavy sound behind, you know.
But what kind of bands?
Like
I
a
like this kind of
Slipknot.
sound. What?
Slipknot? Like a Slipknot.
Yeah, sometimes I like some parts of the songs of Slipknot, but not so much. And I like the solos from guitar, you know,
Mhm.
like classic music, you know.
Mhm.
It sounds so melodic. That's the why I like this kind of music, you know.
Nah, Metallica is good.
And
Panther,
Metallica, there's
Slayer. This is
Slayer is thrash metal, you know.
trash.
In the past, when I was learning English, I said trash metal, you know, trash like a trash garbage, you know. But it's thrash that pancada de bater. Thrash metal. It's the correct pronunciation.
And I like study using books. So I'm reading. I like
Mhm.
actually I try finish to read The Art of War
Mhm.
in English
Mhm.
and some mangas is I don't know if you recognize this manga is of the culture of Japanese.
Mhm. Yeah, I know the people used to read.
I like this.
It's good.
It's some videos on the Edinado recommend to me. It's one of
Mhm.
his channels.
Mhm.
Nice.
I like this.
Luciano, tell us a little about your experience. How do you practice your English? How to improve? You said about an app, Play. What's the name?
I watch series in YouTube, movies.
Mhm.
Do you guys practice the shadowing technique?
I try only once.
Mhm.
You tried once.
Sometimes I practice with movies, for example, movies and series. I practice sometimes
Mhm.
when they speak, I speak together.
Mhm.
Uh, but it's not common.
Not common. Patricia, did you ever practice this? Do you know what is shadowing technique?
No, I don't
No.
know.
Shadowing technique is a form to self-learning English. That is a technique. I will ask Clisia to talk about this with you. Very important to improve the way you speak. And at the same time, you listen a video, you watch a movie or anything you are watching, you have to speak copying like a mirror. You listen and speak at the same time. This technique, then we actually say shadowing technique or mirroring or echoing, depends the people who is teaching about this. There are some videos on YouTube that you can actually research about this. You just type this on YouTube, shadowing technique, how to practice, and you will see some teachers giving some tips and some punctuations about this kind of technique, which is something simple. There are some good special tips like to slow down the speed of the video or pause some like you during the video you pause and listen, speak, return a little bit, go backward, listen again. This helps you how to improve better the speed of your speech, how you speak a little bit faster and more naturally when you're speaking. Because most people used to speak English thinking so much. Many people do like this. They don't have a fluency. I don't say 100% because nobody does like this, but most people He speaks English just like this. I am Ednardo, and I speak English. Most people speak English like this because they don't practice the way that they speak. So this shadowing technique makes you speak English naturally without thinking so much because you actually can practice this all the time and you can get used to the way you're speaking faster, you know?
I need to practice this.
Yes, it's so much good. I will not screen. I will not share the screen right now because I want to take this time for us to talk, to have this kind of conversation, give the opportunity 100% because we have a limit of time here in the Google Meet. So we will not lose time. Not this is not waste of time, but we will not lose time watching videos because this you can see another moment. But we need this moment to interact between us, you know. So let's do it. Miguel, do you practice this? Tell us a little about the shadowing technique.
So, when I start, I remember she did pass for me the channel of the YouTube, the English Sensei,
Yeah,
and it make this so much because I didn't know the so much word, and this make the I know so much words. But now, because like I said, personal video games and use the English, I don't say so much, listen, but I listen. But I say a movie, this thing, cartoon. I make this, they listen and speak.
very well. And
What
Luciano,
cartoons do you like to watch?
What?
What cartoons do you like to watch?
Like, I got
Uh,
the, you know, now, now,
Naruto?
now, not so much. But in the past, I see so much episodes in the English, so much. Now, not so much. Now I see more movies, the cartoon, like Spider-Man, these things. I see.
Mhm. Yeah, right.
good. Luciano,
I watch movies in YouTube, series. I practice also in my company with my coworkers.
very good. But do you practice this technique? Listen and repeat.
Listen and speak. Yes, repeat.
In as during the video, for example, you watch a video on YouTube and you listen and the same time you speak. You practice this.
Yes,
Good,
yes,
very
yes,
good,
yes,
very good.
yes. I repeat. For example, uh, uh, I like pizza. I repeat, I like pizza.
Yes, great,
I
great.
more or less, I like pizza. I like pizza. I like pizza.
You
I
repeat many
repeat.
times.
Yes,
Good.
yes,
That's good. That's
yes.
good. That's good.
Me too.
You you practice this. No, you're laughing,
I
but
love the
it's
pizza.
important. You're laughing, but it's important. I practice shadowing technique too. This is something forever.
Yeah,
You never have to stop forever.
yeah. I still practice it too. And when you listen music, songs in English, it's so another. I think it's another way for practicing
Yeah, music is so good.
pronunciation. But when you practice shadowing, repeating, you can get the the way they speak, the you
Mhm.
know the
The
The rhyme.
fluency, the rhythm.
yeah, the rhythm, you
Mhm.
know.
That's really good. So these kind of techniques are very well to
So
improve
very well.
the
Yeah,
way how we practice more and speak and all of these things.
I
Great.
think the most important.
Pedro, you yes, I think so. Pedro, you want to say something?
No,
Ah,
I
okay.
always said the rhyme,
Ah,
the
okay. The
song.
rhyme, the rhythm of the yes, that's exactly this. And Samuel mentioned something very important. To involve yourself with music is something that improves your mind, your capability to think, to put your thoughts into practice. Not only have the English on your head, because many people, including my wife, is an example of this, understand English so much, but in the moment that they have to speak, is a difficult because don't practice. So it's necessary to put it out. Not only to hold this in your mind, you gotta put this out. You gotta practice. Very interesting. Very interesting. Good thing, guys. Feel free to speak anything because we actually have some short minutes. I think 5 minutes left. You guys can say anything to make your final considerations if you want.
Well, I
Patricia.
have no words right here, but I'm so happy to be here, knowing different people, good students. Congratulations for everybody, you know.
This is very good. I'm happy to have you here, my friend. We are not having much opportunities to talk to each
Even
other
with my style.
because, yeah, I know it's okay. I hope you'll get well soon. Even knowing that you have to take this kind of medicines, it's complicated. There are many people getting sick at these moments. This moment are complicated
Because
in the country.
yesterday was Friday.
No, not only because this.
I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah,
joking.
I got it. But I mean, because I don't know, sickness is so much around our country right now. So much people
Yeah.
having dengue, having many illness this moment. But it's okay. Um, Patricia, would you like to say something before we finish?
Thank you, everybody, for speaking for me and give me the links and the dicas, né? I don't remember
Tips,
how to
tips,
say
Tips.
dicas.
tips.
Okay, this.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
I say thank you for you. It was very nice to meet you. Very nice. The first time I heard about this, one teacher of the public system, trying to learn English, trying to practice. This is so much good. Make me so much happy.
Yeah, don't worry, we will help you.
We are here for that. Great. Very good. Very good. Miguel, do you want to speak something before we finish?
The thank you too for everybody. I think this is so important to speak to the other peoples too. And I'm very happy to stay here. And this thank you for this moment.
Good. Good. Pedro?
Thank you, everybody. Is a great thing stay here, speak with you, and see you soon.
Yeah.
Is need to is did do another meeting.
Yes, we will have other opportunities. Thank you so much, Pedro. Luciano?
Thank you for the opportunity. This moment for me is very important. Thank you.
Great, great. And Samuel, give your last considerations for us before we finish.
So
Before the
now,
Google finish us, not before we
uh,
finish.
now I need to hurry up because I need to comb my hair now.
Oh yeah. Yes, your hair is messed up a lot. So you got to comb this. Okay, great. Let's go. Do it, Samuel.
O pessoal deu risada. Não sei se a Patrícia entendeu. Eu tô brincando. Parece que eu preciso pentear meu cabelo.
I don't understand.
All right.
Good. Would you like to say anything else to finish our meeting?
So just trusting in yourselves, practice English, believe in yourself. Don't give up. Never give up. You know. That's what I can say for you.
Great.
Believe in your dreams. Like the YouTube channels, they used to say this. Believe in your dreams.
Yes, like
But yeah,
like
really
a
believe in your
coach.
dreams that you are able. Yeah, like a coach. You know?
Good.
But in a natural way. You know,
I got
everybody
it.
here
I got it.
is able. You know.
Okay, guys. Thank you. We have less than a
Thank you all.
minute. Everything we will be finished by Google. Google will cut off this
Yes.
meeting instantly.
Google is
But,
evil.
yes. But this is it, guys. Very good. I'm very happy for this opportunity and stay with you guys here. We will have other opportunities certainly, and I would like to have you guys with us. Thank you so much, and continue improving. Keep on moving this. God bless everybody. See you in the next opportunity.
You
Okay?
Bye bye.
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 Congrats.
Bye, everybody.